People. Everybody, go on. People, you know it's a boy King again. They have to chat the damn thing again. And as you can see, it's that time, people. It's that time. We are literally less than 48 hours away from kickoff of the final round for qualifiers. The final round of the qualifiers for Jamaica. You know, people, we did it. And we not take this for granted. We have a special guest. I don't know if the special guest, well, I know. Let me see if the special guest want to actually join tonight or he's just here. Sir, you want to join tonight? You want to join live tonight or are you just here? All right.
So no one invited me, so I don't know what this is about.
Okay, no man, it's just we're just previewing. We're just previewing the Reggae Boys, and I don't know what you want to talk about. If you want to talk about your players, then we'll just make a preview of the game. Sir, tonight.
No,
So,
no. I'm kind of just not so into that right now. Just trying to just focus on getting work done.
all right, sir. Now, see, I heard. One next time, then. One next time you can join.
Yeah, man, sure.
All right, listen. All right, that was Mr. Butler, but Mr. Butler said my focus on some different thing tonight. But that's it, guys. But yeah, people, I'll jump right into the preview because we don't want to underestimate the Bermuda team tonight. We're going to really just give a breakdown. We're going to actually see if we can actually research the Bermuda team and see what going over there as well. We're going to get a tactical breakdown to the best as possible to see how we can really coming up in the game tomorrow. I don't know, people, it's really and truly it is politics time, so everybody are focused on the politics. So make we see what go on with the politics first. I don't know, everybody are focused on the politics, but we have football to talk about. We have football to focus on. So really and truly we have to focus on what go on. But people wanna doing today, wanna doing on the Wednesday night here. What go on, everybody we check in so far. Wanna go on with wanna go on with wanna feeling about the game. Is everybody confident? A lot of changes to the squad. There's a lot of changes to the squad. When you think about the changes to the squad actually, are you guys confident? Because people try my best for keep the optimism, to be honest. I try my best to keep the optimism for making you know say, no matter who go out there, them supposed to get the job done. Yes, we want to see the best players possible out there, but the best players possible, I think we can safely say the best job at the end of the day. The youth them will go out there have to make the best of it. You get me? I say it's about other people time for step up, and it's really about a chance for them to step up. It's a bit like the Unity Cup. People that squad here, I give me Unity Cup vibe. I'm gonna take a look at that as well to see how close we are to that Unity Cup squad. That squad that we basically use at the Unity Cup. Because if memory serves me right, and we have a double check it tonight. But if memory serves me right, I think a lot of these players, except the Burrell, but a lot of these players would have been similar players to what the players them at the Unity Cup. Because I remember Cephas having a starring role in the Unity Cup. I remember Kaim Dixon having a starring role in the Unity Cup. So let's see if those players can replicate that and really put on a show for Jamaica and really get us off the mark. Get us off the mark as it relates to this World Cup qualifiers. Let's see if the boys can go up there, go do that. Big up yourself, BP Amori. I know that everybody out there watching politics right now, so the focus is really on what go on in the political world for see what go on with Jamaica. But as usual, again, people, we have much. Reggae boys have much, and we can't delay anymore. You get me? I say we can't delay what go on with the match. Really and truly tonight, as we say, I'm gonna focus on breaking down Bermuda. Really taking a look at what Bermuda go on with. Um, and also, we're going to try to do a starting level prediction. Is in me, we're going to try my best to get a starting level prediction. But yeah, big up Conrad Smith, big up King. You do know say Trinidad was coming back and Ravel changed the game. Well, Trinidad was coming back and Ravel changed that game. So there's no Ravel. So I remind me, say Ravel the day Unity Cup, and there's no Ravel. All right, that is one name so far. All right, that's a good name. But as I said, majority of the players them were there. So now this squad off the top of my head, I remind me of the squad that was at Unity Cup. So let's just see. All right, so I could jump right into the analysis of Bermuda. I could see what Bermuda go on with, and I could see if there is any cause for concern. Because I know a lot of people tell me, say, King, there's no such thing as an easy game. No game no win on paper. Don't watch the rankings. Everything. So remember, initially we are say a soup, but right now a game time, a focus time. So you can't really say not you can't take no team for soup. You can't take no team as joke. Is him we have to really take every team serious. And for me, I like to look at see if I can find anything tactical that I have been missing, because really and truly I haven't been focusing on the teams as yet. I haven't been focusing on the teams as yet. So let's bring out the first thing we have right here and see what we can find. So now the boys them in a good spirit, people. The boys them in a good spirit. We see so the boys them actually trained at Sabina Park back to back days. You get me? So the boys them actually trained at Sabina Park back to back days, and it seems as if all is well. So this is basically the match preview right now. So Bermuda, as you can see, is ranked 162. That is a whopping 92 places below Jamaica. 92 places below we in the ranking. So Jamaica is ranked 70. People under 70, I look rough, you know. Nah, lie, I didn't know that. With the weird on here, so we are 70 ranking in the world now, and Bermuda is ranked 162 people. You get me? I say so Bermuda rank weird down. You see me? Move the mic to give a feedback. My mic I give a feedback. Span rankings, this supposed to be if football is played on paper, which we know football isn't played on paper, we know say, all right, that one is supposed to be a foregone thing. But what we know from Jamaica is that Jamaica don't make nothing easy for us. The last time we play a team close in this ranking, what happened? That would have been the game against BVI, and we see what happened in that game. So we can't take this for granted. But again, I know a lot of people is saying that the stars are missing, but again, for me, as I'm saying, the last time the stars were missing, some other players really step up big time for us, and we saw what happened there. So first thing we're gonna take a look at is the head-to-head results. The head-to-head results of both teams. Again, people, this seem trivial. I know people are saying, "Yo, King, why are you looking at this? It's supposed to be a foregone thing." You get me? I say so. All right, let me look at the odds first. So the book is basically I give Bermuda a 22. I'm like look at the odds for give an idea. You get me? I said this is not even about telling nobody for a gamble, but just take a look at the odds, people. Taking a look at the odds, Jamaica getting $1 13 seconds for win. Bermuda get a whopping $22 for win. And if you can gauge anything as it relates to odds, you must know say that are some serious odds in the favor of the Reggae Boys team. That means the bookies them basically now give Bermuda a chance, now give them a shot. It's supposed to be a foregone thing. All right, so you go so boom and take a look at Bermuda's last 5 games. So Bermuda's coming off a 2-1 victory over Cuba, 5-0 victory over Cayman Islands, right? and those are two Caribbean teams as well. Cayman Islands, Cuba, two victories, 2-1, 5-love right there. Then you can see now Honduras, which is, I would say Honduras is a typical we call it now final round team, because I think Bermuda, I'm not sure when last Bermuda has been to or has made it to this round of the qualifiers, but you know expect Bermuda to be here. And I know that there's a change in how the final round is played this time. We're not used to this final round how it is at the moment, but there is a change to it, and you never expect Bermuda to be here. I don't know, I can look it up, but I don't think Bermuda has ever made it this far before. I can't recall Bermuda actually making it this far before. So you know, expect Bermuda to be here. So I guess Bermuda really punching above their weight. And again, the groups are done a lot differently this time, because it usually, I think this round usually is called the X. I think the final round is usually called the X, where um usually had a pool of, I think it was 8 teams. Usually is a pool of 8 teams. I'm gonna take a look at the last World Cup qualifier. So probably that is why you're seeing Bermuda here. No, but we don't underestimate no, because beating Cuba 2-1 and Cayman Islands 5-love, that is how they made their way to this final round. But as you can see, Honduras beat them 2-love at Honduras, and 5-3 actually at in Bermuda. So um nothing here to really say you have to write home about. In all honesty, there's nothing there to say that Jamaica should be worried. Again, this is not me saying underestimate any opposition, but really and truly, based on these last 5 games from Bermuda, I don't want. It should be Jamaica should really go out there and show them dominance in this game. Our last 5 games, we played the Gold Cup. Bermuda didn't play the Gold Cup, and as you can see, we had a pretty dismal Gold Cup showing. Last game we played 4-1 against Panama. Before that, we scraped a 2-1 victory against Guadeloupe, and before that, it was the 1-love victory, 1-love defeat to Guatemala after we just beat Guatemala at home, in a people 3-love. We end up met the man them give a Bob Marley in the Gold Cup, and then before that, it was the scary game. That was the game, the 1-love victory over BVI, where we did think that was a foregone thing. So if anything, we have to really learn from that BVI game and use that BVI game to know what to gauge ourselves for and what to expect. I think that BVI game would be the game that we have to reference when it comes on to thinking about this Bermuda game, because I think BVI would have been the closest in rank to this team that we're gonna play, even though it's totally two different teams. But you'd expect this Bermuda team to really sit in and try to play some low block. So we have to try break down this team. That's my expectation right there. Just off the bat, without even going into any deep analysis of Bermuda team. But usually the underdog teams, that's how they usually play. So we're expecting the same thing. Now, again, this is the BVI team. BVI actually ranked lower, meaning BVI actually ranked 208 in the world. So BVI is even a worse team than Bermuda. So BVI is a worse team than Bermuda as it relates to ranking. And we see what BVI. If BVI is anything to learn, these games are not walking up. Can fix that up. So now, one of the things I want to take a look at is I want to cast our minds back to the Unity Cup. And for me, as I say off the top of my head, I'm getting a Unity Cup vibe with. Let me just take a look at the Unity Cup games again, so to refresh our memories, to see if I'm off the mark or maybe anyway. So the first thing to note is this: we didn't have, or we call it, our Jay Blake, and that was due to the fact that at that time the MLS teams were still playing. So at that, and that's where we saw Shaquan Davis, and this is where the first set of quote unquote worries for Jamaican fans come in right now, because we're seeing where a lot of the fans are really worried as to relates to what's gonna happen in goals. Number one goalkeeper and captain Andre Blake. So we will have to make do with, in my opinion, our deputy, which is Jamali Wade. So the only difference is you're expecting Jamali Wade to be in, because we saw where Shaquan Davis is actually. Shaquan Davis was replaced by Kemar Foster. And for all those who haven't seen that as yet, Shaquan Davis is replaced by Kemar Foster for this game. So there will not be any Shaquan Davis. That's the only difference so far. But you can starting goalkeeper. You don't expect, well, though we won't be having our starting goalkeeper. Andre Blake won't be there. So that's the first parallel I take from there. No, I remember Amari Bell was the captain in those games, but Amari Bell is now out. Cephas didn't make Borrell didn't make the squad. However, there will be Ronaldo Cephas, Kaim Dixon, Isaac Aiden, Oldgate, King, Lembikisa, Palmer, and Russell. So majority of that team will be there, except the keeper will. You can say yes. This we basically will have similar. The keeper will have is not our number one, but you would expect that is Jamali Wade to be our deputy instead of who's going to captain this team now. Because two other captains that I personally asked the coach about, because I said to the coach that the youths them basically lacking in experience right now. So he spoke about Janera Johnson and Tyrese Hall, basically saying that go on right. People tell me if you can't hear me any better right now, but um yeah, audio check, audio. Let me see, let me see if I can change these settings right here. Audio check, audio check, audio check. I think I figured it. I think I figured it. I think I figured it out or not. I don't know. Anyways, people, smash a like on the stream. I think I'm having a bit of technical. Let me see if this fixed anything. But yeah, people, tell me if you not hear me. No, judge. But yeah, yeah. So I could jump right back into it, people. I could jump right back into it. Hopefully this is it now, and we can continue with the show. I don't like how my audio sound. Judge. Why today? Here is what I'm gonna do. I actually gonna drop the link so I can have a guest on and see if I can change this card because I think the card need to change because I know that you guys hear me, but I don't think the talkaphone is working how it's supposed to. So yeah, all right. So people, for the time being, man, like Jumi Magista in the building. Jumi Magista on their bed. Jumi Magista finally fought from under in bed. Jaja God. Check, check, check. Ah, Father. All right, I'm gonna use. All right, people. I'm gonna use the camera talker phone until we get this resolved. Um, let me know if you not hear me or not. Trent back at Anfield in December. Yeah, Jimmy Magister, man. You get a wish. Get a wish, Jimmy Magister. You get a wish. But yeah, we'll continue the show as it is because the talker phone I need to really figure out what I want. So I use how I work with. So yeah, as I'm saying that the squad is gonna be like the Unity Cup squad. Um, expecting similar players to be there that was in the Unity Cup squad. Ironically, this first game that we started against Trinidad and Tobago, I said I just think only the three first players I don't expect to be in the starting lineup. Davis not gonna be there, Bell isn't there, and Burrell isn't there. But literally the next eight players, I'm expecting those eight players to start. Cephas, Dixon, Hayden, Holgate, King, Lembikisa, Palmer, and Russell. And if that is the starting lineup, people, who's going to be the captain for this team? Who is going to be the captain for this team? Tay Visual, Kadamachi, and Cephas in attack. June Magister, big up yourself. Trent back at Anfield. King couldn't sleep, so he come on. No, man, we just keep the engine firing. You see me? Noel, two last teams going to be a problem, but we can do it though. Yeah, man, we can do it because at the end of the day, people, injuries, we hit by injuries, but this give other people opportunities to go out there and get the job done. Noel, who's that? Noel Clar, that name there. Yeah, so it give other people opportunity to go out there and get the job done. So basically, people, from my looking at this, it's gonna be similar to this Unity Cup team. I know that somebody pointed out that Ravel came on and we have no Ravel to come off the bench this time, but I guess we have to go figure it out who have to go out there to get this job done. Up, RR, Palmer, R King will be captain. Or Damian Nana Low because Low is also in the team, but the center of them, picking the center of them is where the first either R King or Olgate. That are the first problem the coach got up. So the keeper spot to me is pretty straightforward. Jamali Wade will be there. So this is the second game that we played in the Unity Cup again. No Davis, Bell, Burrell, which ironically it's the same exact team. So we actually started the same exact team in back-to-back games in the Unity Cup. So and I remember this is the last time we really did that well. I think the Unity Cup for everybody um was everybody was excited around the Unity Cup, saying that the team that played in the Unity Cup played really well. So we're expecting to see something similar again, like that team that played in the Unity Cup. So people saying that Low won't start. But then if Low won't start, who will be the captain? Hayden captain. Hayden is a new captain to this Reggae Boys. Low not starting. So that's the first thing. Palmer or King, Casey Palmer to be captain. So the first real headache for the coach is who will be the captain for this team. So yeah, that'll be very interesting indeed to see who is the captain. So taking a look at the head-to-head now, because we look at the last 5 games for both teams. So the last time Jamaica would have played Bermuda would have been a friendly international back in 2020, which would have beaten them 2-love. Before that, we played them in World Cup Qualifier way in 1992. I'm not sure if you can use anything in 1992 that's over 3 years ago to judge by. So probably the best indication we have would be to looking at the game that we played them in 2020, and people, even 2020 is so far, so long ago. So the last time we played them in 2020, it seems like we went with a local based team. So in goal, A Chambers, I wish A Chambers this. So in goal, Akeem Chambers was in goal. Akeem Chambers, Beckford, Clennon, Jardine, Fletcher, Isaac, Fabian McCarthy, I think Ladale Ritchie, Ajani Talbert, Ricardo Thomas, Peter Lee Vassell, um, Walker. So Anglin are probably the only player from that team that will be in this squad. Joshua and Anglin seem to be the only player from that team that is currently in this squad. So I don't think you can take much from it. I don't think you can take much from the fact that we would have beaten them tool of 2020. There's not a lot to use from that. And again, this was a friendly international, and it seemed as if this friendly international we chose to use a lot of, well, it seems like it was a local based team, but we still beat them 2-love with a local based team. Again, I know that the teams would have changed significantly since then, but we still beat them 2-love with a local based team. And the truth is, people, I was honest about this. Even if we had to pick a local based team, I would still expect Jamaica to beat Bermuda. And this is not me. Probably I'm talking from a place where I don't have the in depth research on Bermuda, but I'm going to take a look at Bermuda squad and see if there's anything that stand out, that there's any major difference that's there from then till now, because really and truly PNP comes second again, Jaja like Arsenal. I guess that is not really what matters. All we need is 6 points. Yeah, all we need is 6 points. But yeah, it seems like politics done here now. It seems like politics done here now. But let's just take a look at the squad for this um Bermuda team to see if we can find out anywhere where any of the players are playing. I know that today when I looked at it, I think they're, so this is a squad. So this is saying the following players called up for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification third round matches against Jamaica and Curacao. Right? So them goalkeeper them, no, if we don't know none of them team here, and that's the truth. This we don't know none of them team here. None of the team them goalkeeper, defense. We don't know none of them team here. See a player here we are play for City of Liverpool, and not even Liverpool FC. City of Liverpool, Buxton. See a man here unknown. That them not even know which part of the ball they are play. You get me? I say, and this is not me. I do this again because I think I did this for the BVI team where we say farmers and them something. But we just have to be real. Remember me, I do my research. I know enough people. I do my research, so I'm trying to find out where are these players playing, and if you tell me someone know none of them team, you know, some liars. You get me? I said this look like non-league Dale Eve, D3 Bell. It's like Bermuda I'm playing at North Village Rams. Next keeper is a free agent. Levrock a play in a Bermuda. Simmons in a Bermuda. Brackley Town, non-league. Loughborough Students, non-league. Binefield, City of Liverpool, Buxton, UCC, a college baller, so Kieran Richardson, Roger Lee, this is a non-league again. Willie Clemens, I don't know people, I don't know, Southport, Buxton, Binfield, one somebody, Naki Wells, him a play for Luton Town. So Naki Wells, it look like a Naki Wells of them star ball and them forward, him a play for Luton Town. But people, come on, Naki Wells them best player. Naki Wells are them best player and a Luton Town Naki Wells play for. Come on, people. I'm gonna like have to do this and it look like say me undermine the man them squad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You get me, I say, people? It is what it is. So me not say a soup in a Conrad Smith, but me just I give the facts. Me they have to bring the facts because I'm pretty sure that we would want to know who are their players, because at the end of the day we like to complain about we don't have our best players. But if we need, well, we have to work with what we have, because there's nothing we can do about the players them that are injured and not there. We can't say, yo, we can't get the Leon Baileys them and they it look like Demara Gray won't be there. But what we are gonna do about these people? What we are gonna really do about this? The man them best player seem to be Naki Wells. We could see if we can. So is it that we're gonna fear Naki Wells now? We could see Naki Wells when I'm going with Nine Carrier. We could see Naki Wells because he seems to be their danger man. Again, Naki Wells would have had 27 caps for them. Zeke Lewis, 45 caps. He's a free agent. Well, but caps that for Bermuda. I could see which pass. People, I feel like I don't want to make it seem like me a waste time. Reggie Lambe have 60 appearance for them. Is him them man like them star all of them. Reggie Lambe, Roger Lee. Oh, you mean Roger Lee 47. Remember the name them in the people. So tomorrow when I can't say, I mean not tomorrow and Friday when I can't say Dante Levrock. Oh, you mean them ball of the people. Is me them ball of the. See man like Naki Wells, yeah, man like Naki Wells. Luton Town. Is me 4 games for Luton Town. Them man they play for Bristol City. Yes, so Naki Wells look like him have like a pedigree about him, but Naki Wells is basically one of many ball of them where I play. People, I might try to make this more than what it is. We are China people. Bermuda will not have the ball for their best players to even show what they can do. They visual set. And Naki Wells doesn't have the legs anymore, almost like Antonio. So we are saying we don't have to fear Naki Wells. So is it that this is soup? Soup is in the market, visuals. Soup is in the market and there's nothing to fear right here, because if on a Naki Wells we have a fear, and Naki Wells is how much? Naki Wells are how much, people? Because Naki Wells are how much? Because Naki Wells are how much again? Naki Wells are 35. And Naki Wells we have a fear 35, as him say, come like a Antonio. For them Antonio Naki Wells. Jaja. Me no know Wappy King, but me just I say Wappy King, me no know. Me I try make this into a game. You know what I mean? I try see where we could have some potential hiccups. I don't know what picking. You tell me, Naki Wells with a fear. No man, Jamaica just need to go out there go play them game. Honestly. We have to go out there go play our game. Because looking at this now, I deliberately didn't stop to take a look at these players. May I be honest with them. I didn't want to be surprised. I wanted to be surprised, but again, Naki Wells seemed like he traveled a lot in the EFL divisions. Huddersfield Town, Burnley, just by the teams them when play. He have something about him. You get me? I say Huddersfield 143 games, Bristol City 214 games. He have something about him. But again, he's 35 years old, so him probably them danger man as well. For Bermuda, 27 games, 20 goals. That's a excellent turn goal ratio in the people. Excellent goal ratio. Then you have man like Zico Lewis again. Zico Lewis, Dandy Town, Hornets. Alright, people, me I really scrap this. Me I scrap this because I try and the truth are the truth, people. The truth are the truth. We shouldn't be. We should be giving this team 6-7 love. That's just the truth. The truth is, if Jamaica goes by anything by farm, watch a man like Reggie Lambert need a market, like a dung a market. I wish market team this need and market. Need and marketing. The man I play for need and marketing of people. A football team name market. I don't know people. The man I play in some team in a lower division of England. 56 games, 11 goals. People I try, I can't say I try with Bermuda for make it seem like it's supposed to be. Yeah, me hype up Bermuda, I want to tell you, King. They're going to play low block and we until they see what we at times like a dog without teeth. Yeah, man, that may expect them to do. Damrep beat Bermuda 6-1 recently. Jamaica should win comfortably. I honestly believe we should win comfortably, but again, me I try make a game. Me I try make a game of this. Bowser will fix things. One stop driver say, I man King, you don't sound confident. What I mean? I don't sound confident that Bermuda will put up a fight because I'm trying to give Bermuda some sort of a fight. I could see if any of these players, oh, you see Lambert, people see Lambert, we learn about Lambert. Lambert played against the local base team back in 2020. Who else is there? I remember none of them names. I remember so we are learning the players. Lambert is there. I don't know, I don't see nobody else, people. I know say Lambert, I name Lambert is there. I see me Reggie Lambert. Reggie Lambert is there. People, I don't know. It's supposed to be butter pancakes, people. I'll be honest with you. This is supposed to be soup. I just the truth. Birmingham is supposed to give us trouble. And we have to give ourselves trouble, but I can't see this game going any other else way than a Jamaica victory. I can't see it. The other thing I'm gonna take a look at right now is Bermuda as it relates to even the games them that them win. So I take a look at what they expect. So against Cuba, right? Against Cuba, them beat Cuba 2-0. Now I find the statistics against Cuba. Let me see if I can find Cayman. No statistics not there either. So I can't get the statistics to see possession and them something there. Alright, now let me check Honduras then. Honduras beat them. Alright, so this now give me the statistics. The website here. I probably need to try a different website. Or is it that when Bermuda play, nobody not take stats from Bermuda? So you now hide Bermuda stats. We can't see the statistics. No statistics at all, People they want to say, yo, no statistics. We can't know how Bermuda play. That they must say, yo, Bermuda surprised. We don't know if Bermuda seem like a ball playing team. Because I really just wanted to take a look at how Bermuda play as it relates to probably just shared in possession or not. I not expect Bermuda to be a possession-based team, to be honest, but I just wanted to see, but not even the statistics I can find from Bermuda. What am I going with? Jano Star. Jano Star. Pristine say Jamaica should win 3-1. I think 3-1 would be underwhelming Pristine, but yeah. King forward out chess and give us your prediction. My prediction is 6-love, We're supposed to give that team a 6. That is my prediction. Based on everything we see so far, we're supposed to give that team a 6, lay down a marker, and build some confidence back in the Jamaican fans. Chances are that it'll be that easier said than done, but based on all circumstances, we feel give that team a 6. Easy 6 love, domino score. Swamptivity, up ball pre. If them now watch ball pre, them now pre. Yeah, people, smash the like button as well and take your time out to hit that like button for me as well. Please and thanks. Pristine, you optimistic. But Neil Gold. Conrad Smith saying, really, I hope so, but I know Russell going to score a lot in these games. Yeah. So that's the thing, So we are things say people don't understand wrestling, and especially in this game, Russell might be an X factor because we all know the type of goals that Russell like to score. Again, I say Russell might just be a major X factor in a game like this because Russell with him height is him who might have to turn to squaring the ball in the box and using Russell's height. We might need to use Bailey Kadamachi's height as well. You get me? I say Shamar Nicholson's height it might just be we have to start square some ball and really try to use that. So Russell might be a key figure for real Conrad Smith. Curacao going to be a problem, yeah man, but we're gonna need Curacao when the bridge come across it. Trinidad are gonna come hard. Why? Trinidad are gonna forward out strong. Kiddo sample, big up yourself. All teams going to be a problem. All teams going to be a problem, but it's all we have to allow those teams to play against us. May I be honest with you. We have to allow those teams. We just have to be patient. Honestly, I think a game like this, we just really have to be patient because we gotta have majority of the ball. Again, I try to find the stats for actually sure, but yeah, just judging from what we know, I think we're gonna have majority of the ball, or we're expected to have majority of the ball. So it's about what we're gonna do with this football. If we're gonna be patient or not. That's just what it come down to. If we can really be patient, really try find some creativity, try break this team down. You get me? I say, and people, the creativity might not come from some true passes. There might not be enough space in between lines. There might not be enough space in the um in behind. What is this? This is Bermuda's season stats. Alright, so this me I look at Bermuda right now and I don't know. Clemens Hill, I don't know. Even still a try with Bermuda to see if them can give in a trouble. I still a try figure it out. I try figure it out phone. I try figure it out phone to see where the areas where we might have a little trouble. Alright, so I'm find little stats now. So this is Bermuda's game against Dominican Republic, where they are give them 6-1. So as expected, they are at 65% possession of this football, and they are 35% possession. Now, the interesting thing about Dominican Republic giving them 6-1 is that make also take a look at us playing DR, because I can recall that we played DR recently. We played the two Dominica. We played Dominica and Dominican Republic. So we played DR and we gave them 1-0. So we gave DR 1-0. Shamar Nicholson scored. So we give a team 1-0. We give Bermuda 6-0 or 6-1. So we give Dominican Republic 1-0. Dominican Republic give Bermuda 6-1. So I don't know if that are anything again where you can use to gauge anything from. But again, that is the fact, people. That's a fact. That's a fact. A team we a beat again them 6-1. I don't know. I want to make that. Kiddo sample, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Jay Suguna. Blessings ball pre and all in the chat. Jay Suguna, we had somebody I work today and me sending a few messages, and Jay Suguna Moya caught me. I drop the link. So the link at Jay Suguna Moya forward on the show because we need for all a reason about this. More continue the reason where we did could even text back because I was at work, but more we continue our reasoning for even just a small reasoning on that topic where you actually bring up on your show in regards to Tope, and in regards to you brought up Curtis Tilt and so why Tilt could get a call up and Um, it seems like those players are not getting looked at; they are being forgotten. So we are gonna talk about that when we reach around to the Jamaican side of things. Neil and Farm, Jamaica is better. And Farm, not on Farm, Jamaica is better on Farm and everywhere else as well. Jamaica the better team. I just we forgot there. Go do what we need to do. I hope the man them play with urgency. Yeah, man, we just need to go out there, God knows, so this is World Cup qualifier. Take this game serious. Be patient if we need to be patient. And tactically, the coach have to find a way to really navigate where Bermuda come with because we're expecting a low block. We're expecting them to sit in and try to play us on the counter. The first game going to be the easiest game. Conrad is saying. See a game where Bermuda beat Cuba. Yeah, there's a game where Bermuda beat Cuba. Yes, there is a game. When you believe Bermuda ever just come and say here Jamaica take this, no, but we expect Jamaica to go there and take that from Bermuda. Them not gonna give it. We have to just take it from them. Six, we have to see it too. Now, man, you see, alright, here's the thing, so activity. Jamaica go out there, drop a six, and that I lay down a mark, and that I tell the rest of the football in the world, say, yo, Jamaica serious. You get me? I said, we have to go out there, go lay down a marker, don't take the foot off the gas, none at all. That's how we have to go out there, go do. That is what we really have to go out there, go do. Not take the foot off of the gas, none at all. Yeah, so we really have to go out there, go lay down a marker and um, really make them know, say, yeah, we are the team who rank 70 and only rank 160 at that. Yo, man, I tell you, people, I'm so frustrated every time Jamaica is here and can show them dominance. They don't. Preston, big up yourself. JJ, big up yourself. From Demar, it's our group to lose definitely. King, don't say that when is the last time we scored 6 goals, King? Even 4. That's true. That's true. We haven't been scoring them goals. Big up Preston, Unity Cup, 876 Jamrock. We haven't been scoring, but I guess now is the time. Now is the time. The expectation is not that. But I'm just saying that if we do that, it would really lay down a marker. The last time we scored 3 goals, King, when? Jaja God. King, the problem is Jamaica getting into their what? Them own away. Jamaica get into them own away. Remember, we missed penalty versus Damrep and create a lot of missed chances. Yeah, exactly. Damrep should have gotten more. King could sleep. He worried. You shouldn't do. We playing like trash. Jaja God. King, the problem is Jamaica always get into their way. Yeah, a full time we start getting to our own. But the Taylor say, King, I don't think that anything for us to look at because it's how you play on the day. Yeah, but I know, but Conrad Smith say what farm? I must want farm. Then like, what you mean? True to farm, you know, see the bookies them and give them $22. $22 for beer. So really and truly we should go out there and get the job done. But yeah, and this game against they are at more possession. Literally, they are at 20 more shots. Watch out, people. 7 shots to 27 shots. 6 big chances to 1. And this is Dominica Republic. So we're supposed to multiply all of these stats by 2. So technically we're supposed to have way more ball position in the 70s or probably 80s. I'm just saying, we're supposed to have way more shots, way more big chances create. If the game got anything as how it's supposed to, we could look at because who that play for Bermuda them time if any of them start. We see Lambia people. See Lambia, see Louisia, Parfit, Williams, Lee, Levrock, the runner back, right? Some people. I don't know if them squad any better than this. Cause some people they in the squad I know. So I don't know. I don't know people. I really don't know. But based on this, because see what go on when them beat Cuba. So watch out, people. This is the game where them beat Cuba 2-1. Them last game. Cuba still had more possession than them, So they had 40% possession, Cuba had 60. Easy me, Cuba had more shots. They created more big chances though. So again, the usual suspect them out there. Hall, Lewis, Tucker, Parfit, Williams. I don't know people. But again, I guess judging from this, even the game where them win, they had less possession. Even the game against Cuba, them win, they had less possession. It would be very, very hard. The game when them give Cayman Islands 5-love. No, that's a game them have more possession. Now, you'd expect that. If you get a team 5-love, you're expected to have more possession. So, really and truly, if it's anything to go by, definitely we know we're gonna have more possession. And it's football, it's about what we're gonna do with it. Honestly, I'm try to focus on Cayman Islands. Um, yeah, I did look at the odds for the for the BVI game, and the odds was something similar for the BVI game. The odds were very similar for the BVI game, J Saguna. The odds were very, very, very similar. So this I game a BVI, and again, BVI was a BVI is ranked as a worse a team than Bermuda. So yeah, the odds for the BVI game. See if I can find back these odds for the BVI game. But yeah, people really try. I really tried with Bermuda to see if I can find anything. So the odds for the BVI game was crazy. So I guess the odds for the BVI game, nobody gave BVI a chance in hell. So the odds, they're actually getting better odds. Bermuda, I get better odds. That means I don't know if them feel like say because the stakes higher. Because I guess this is World Cup qualifier are one interesting. But yeah, because Bermuda is ranked 162 in the world, um, and BVI was ranked lower. So I guess because Bermuda ranked higher, I guess that is it. That is it. I'm gonna assume that is it. But yeah, so that is it for Bermuda people. I really try to see where anything can be any different. I don't know. I really couldn't find anything to say we are supposed to fear this team or we are supposed to. I'm not so underestimate the team, but I not find no details. All the details I'm go through, I not see nothing where I stand out to me. Said here is where we will find the issue. I think the only issue we'll find is against ourselves. May I be honest with you, it's about how we go to apply ourselves. It's about what Jamaica do in this game. I don't think I find anything where stand out to me. Both still have to analyze. Yeah, both still have to analyze the game. Yeah, me I try figure it out. Me I try figure out where so to see if we can see it coming. You know what I mean? Usually we don't see it coming. In Russell, we trust this group might go down to goal difference or head to head. So if I that we just need to back them up then. You get me? I said we need to back them up. I hope not. I don't want to see people crying like Ryan and King. No man, we're not crying. King Cayman is where I live and they don't have any team. So don't look at them. When score a goal, we celebrate like we win. Alright, my boss. Alright. People bet your money on Jamaica. Alright. So we can done with we can done with we can done with Bermuda now, please. And I can't say me never try with Bermuda now, people. I really try with Bermuda. I try to figure out where any issues, potential issues might be coming from. And I can't see. No, hold on. Before I'm done with Bermuda, I actually have some Bermuda training. We have some we do some scouting from Bermuda now. We'll find some things. You know what I mean? We'll find some things from Bermuda. We see them at train and we're gonna play a few video from Bermuda and see what See if we can't spot anything with them Bermuda players, you have to see. I don't know, see anything that training. You them look upbeat like I know like them enjoy themselves. You know what I mean? Bermuda team, the man them a full joy themselves. Is it Bermuda team? I do them things. See them over there in training. Yeah, people, Bermuda team. We have a few things to show up on Bermuda team before we move on. Is it me? Yo, people, the man them confident in me. I show you them things. So from Bermuda side, of them thing and the man them a posting the people. Them thing and the man them a post. 3 days to go and watch ya. 3 days to go and hands over lips like this. So you mean confidence sign that in the people. Man them a show confidence. 3 days to go and I know. I don't know when to make of that people. I don't know when to make it. Want to make it. Alright, so we get a few training videos. You see me? Bermuda train people. Watch it. Look on the man them a train. How you mean? Watch it, man a shift. Watch it. People are shift, man a shift in the people. No doubt that Bermuda players them for joking. You see man drop him shoulder like while and dip. Watch it. Bermuda keeper. What you mean? Watch the Bermuda training people and watch to expect. What you mean? You mean? Watch it. Drop shoulder move. Chop it back so. Round this so. You mean? Yeah, keeper. See for them keeper there. Alright. Them keeper look like him have good handling, how you mean? Decent, like, you know, 20 people. Don't underestimate Bermuda. Don't do it. When it does not do it, people, don't do it. Me I tell them don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But yeah, this the boy them before them took off. You see me, the boy them, it's our boy them. It's time to focus on our team now. It's really time to focus on our team and to see what we are going with. So we take a look at Bermuda, really try to find something really and truly we could find nothing on Bermuda. So it's time to focus on our team people and where I think the key players are and which part we're supposed to win this game from. Is me, but I think that's very important to know. Start from goalkeeping department people. Again, the goalkeeping department supposed to be pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Jamali Wait supposed to be our keeper. And actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build my 11 tonight. I wasn't gonna do it, but thinking about it now, I'm gonna actually build my starting level from tonight. I know that I have a day left, but might as well just do it from tonight. So in goal, supposed to be a man like Jamali Wait. Pretty straightforward. Jamali Wait goes without saying has been our number two for the better part of the last couple years. Well, Jamali Wait again. I have all confidence in Jamali Wait. King, born in Jamaica doesn't make you Jamaican, the Prime Minister said. People are who win the election, by the way, because we stop following it up and forward on the live. You know, who win the election? Let me just look who win the election real quick. Politics time. Let me see who win the election. Opposition leader concedes defeat. So I guess opposition leader concede defeat. So that seems to JLP win election again. Yeah, I guess JLP win election again. So yeah, so that's done with. Yeah, that's done with. So yeah, in goal, easy pickings. Jamali Wait, easy picking. Bless up, big man. Big up yourself, big man. King, everyone think they have a chance to upset us. We are give people chance, you know, man. Antonio not there yet. King, no, I'm not saying nothing about Antonio. I'm not saying nothing with Antonio. Or JLP wins. That's a JLP win. Yeah, it's a JLP win. So it's as you were. So in goal, I go with Jamali Wait. Now, people, the right back option is where I find it very interesting because again, the options are Dexter or Kyle Duncan, or if you want to say Ian Frey, but I think Ian Frey hasn't been spotted in training as yet. So we're gonna say Dexter or Kyle Duncan because we know them two there. in a training. Antonio is there. When you see him, alright, Jay Suguna say Antonio is there. Him and JFF IG are trained today. Okay. Antonio trained with the team today. Alright. We officially Chinese Jamaica now. You will lose your land. We officially Chinese Jamaica now. Alright. Me no know what I talk about. Him and JFF IG are trained today. Okay. Probably missed that one, but yeah. Alright, so me not expect so right back option is between Dexter Lembikisa and Kyle Duncan. So Dexter and Kyle Duncan, this is what I expect. This is my predicted lineup, people. So I try to predict where the coach are gonna do. And for me, I want to see Duncan, but I think the coach are gonna go with Dexter Lembikisa for this one. Because I think the coach again, my life use the word continuity. And every time I see the coach make a decision like this, me say something like that. Bro, God again. Bro, God again, yeah. Dexter consistent, we want. JS Guna up 876 Tycoon, 876 Jammer, big up yourself. So yeah, me expect we for go with Dexter Lembikisa on the right back people. May I be honest with you. No really want to see Duncan, but I'm telling you what I expect and why. So I expect us to start this game, Jamal Waite in goal and Dexter Lembikisa on the right back. That is my expectation. I think the coach will go with that for continuity. Um, I know a lot of people want to see Duncan, myself included, but I don't think you can just throw Duncan in first time like that. Centre back options. So I'll go with the safe choice at centre back because again, we know Damian Lowe is there, but for the sole purpose of Lowe, I'm not sure where his fitness levels are. We know same day in our squad, but for the sole purpose of not knowing when they may go with Richard King and Oldgate. And the reason being is this, people. I'm trying to get as close as to the games that we played in the Unity Cup. The team that we played in the Unity Cup, I'm trying to get as close to that team. So that is what I basically do. Because based upon my observation, we will be as closest to that team as possible. And this is a team that would have played Trinidad and Tobago in the Unity Cup. So it was Mason Oldgate and Richard King. So I am expecting us to go again with Mason Oldgate and Richard King because they would have known each other. So some level of continuity there. You see me? So that's why I'm gonna go with Richard King and Mason Oldgate. One King David. Big up yourself 876 Jamrock. Start Duncan. This is a baby team. That's a good point as well. Maximum respect to the Reggae Boys and Girls family. Big up yourself. People when they think Duncan for start or Dexter for start. That's the first decision have to be made. Dexter or Duncan. But that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting Dexter to start. On the left back, again, there's no Amari Bell. So I'm gonna go with what I think the coach is gonna do and go with Mr. Gregory Lay. So I'm thinking that we're going to play a back four. I'm not expecting us to play a back five. Again, we can't assume the coach's tactics or the coach are going to know what kind of tactics or formation or set up a team in, but I really don't expect this coach to be going out there with a back five. So that's why I'm have a flat back four. Hopefully we can get 6 points out of the two games. Yeah, definitely. The coach need to Hammer and Cephas head to cross the ball. Hammer and Cephas head to cross the ball. Pass the ball. Okay. But yeah, so this is the defense line I'm expecting to see out there, people. The goalkeeper and the defense. So that's the back five right there. Lay King, Oldgate, and Lembikisa. That's what I'm expecting to see out there, in all honesty. You see me? If I say anything else, I would be surprised. I know Duncan can come in. I know that Nanalo can come in because again, who will captain the team? Are gonna be very interesting. But yeah, that is the defense line I'm expecting. Now in midfield, first and foremost, I'm expecting is Isaac Hayden as the number 6. So I'm expecting Hayden. So I think I can safely say I can pick those 6 players. Those 6 players, I think all of us, everybody supposed to can expect those 6 players. Hayden captain in the team. Hayden captain in the team. That's a good shout. That's a good shout as well. Hayden captain in the team. But I expect those 6 players so far. I know them 6 players that off the top of my head supposed to dead it. Them 6 players are supposed to dead it. Midfielder again, I'm expecting Jonathan Russell. Boy, them spell Jonathan Russell star. So I'm expecting John Russell to be in midfield. And again, people, I'm trying to see if I can go as close to what we did and what worked in the Unity Cup. And it was Russell, Aiden, Palmer. So I'm gonna go back with Russell, Aiden, and Palmer. Casey Palmer. Again, hold on, Palmer, where you up there, sir? Come now and say Casey Palmer. You see Casey Palmer want to play forward, people. Look where Casey Palmer want to put himself. As a centre forward, Casey Palmer, that me a talk about you know. This is the problem we have with you. You only want to stay up there, sir. That's why you want to play centre forward. King Speed, don't confident of this midfield. Don't be surprised if we play a back 5. You feel so? Against Bermuda, low back in MLS. I'm very happy for him, definitely. Why start Palmer over Anderson? I think Palmer, remember so the coach spoke about the midfield him like, I think him say him like a tackler, a runner, and a ball carrier. So the tackler would be Hayden, the runner would be Russell, and the ball carrier would be Palmer. So I think for the balance of the coach's midfield, I think that's it. Easy me. I think for the balance of the coach's midfield, I think that is it right there. But yeah, so I think that would be the midfield again. Looks something similar to this that the coach did in the Unity Cup. So basically Unity Cup defense and midfield, with the exception of the goalkeeper and Amari Bell, Greg Lay coming in. So that's some continuity for you. That's some continuity for you people. Continuity. Russell and anything. Conrad Smith saying Palmer should not start, bro. I think Palmer will start, and I think for the balance of the team, who would you start? I'm not starting. I'm not expecting Cara Anderson to start. I'm not expecting Cara Anderson to start. In all honesty, why Palmer over Cara Anderson? Because I think Palmer gives you a bit more creativity. I think Palmer gives you a bit more creativity, gangster in Jamaican boy, than Kara is going to give you. I think Palmer gives you more creative. Palmer should not start. I expect him to start. Hayden captain Low will start and captain the team. He might start Low and King at the back. Holgate is slow, and Low is the fastest centre back, and his recovery better than. Well, if Low start, I wouldn't be surprised because again, I know me can't say out and out captain for this team out of the players them want pick. Palmer not doing none of what you're saying, what Palmer you are watch. Now I think Palmer can be a creative spark. Again, I say I think if you put Palmer in the right situation again, I think Palmer is best as a 10. But I think against a low block on this team, you'd expect Palmer to actually play some ball. I honestly think that Aiden should captain the team, to be honest. It came to mind yesterday since Blake is out. KC going to ball out, Conrad Smith saying. No way we should play a back 5 against them little team, yeah. Yeah, man, we're not fair playing a back 5 against them little team, yeah, definitely. Definitely. It sends the wrong signal. Mackenzie or Ellis over Palmer, ASAP. Long ball FC, Cephas will start. Tracksman Speed running the show. Palmer gives us nothing. You is mad. Palmer in clean clothes. So me know you are JLP. What? JLP or JLP dropping at this. Politics done. Neil goal. Whole get faster than King. Um, Factor Mackenzie. Alright, yeah. If Holgate is faster than King, that means it's two slow defenders. But I don't mind Holgate and King, to be honest. I don't mind if, as I said, depending on Damian Nanano fitness. I actually think if Nanano is that fit, you'd expect him to start, but may I go with players who have minutes in a preseason so far. That's why may I go with, or may I expect to see King and Holgate, because I'm thinking that they have minutes in their leg in preseason so far. You're gonna go with them. So yeah, and again, I remember again I showed you guys that these two would have been the two that would have started in the Unity Cup. In attack is where it gets tricky because again, similar to the Unity Cup, I think people are gonna cuss, but I think Kaim Dixon will be starting as a right winger. Kaim Dixon will be starting as our right winger. Ballpree Webster is better than Lay, and you are sleeping on him way too much. So I'm not sleeping on Webster, you know. Don't be wrong, you know. I'm not sleeping on him. I'm just going with continuity. I'm going with a team where with the players them where that probably know each other. Webster, I want to see Webster as well, you know. I want to see Webster as well. I'm really happy that Webster is actually in the squad. Him earning place in the squad and more see him, but really and truly I don't expect. Remember, me I predict what the coach are gonna do, and me I give the logical reasons as to why the coach are gonna do it. And I think the coach will go with what I call continuity as it relates to Lay would have been playing with the back line already, so they would have know are used to each other. You get me? I say I don't expect him to really throw in Webster in the deep end right now unless there's an injury to Gregory. I expect Gregory to start. But yeah, me also expect Kaim Dixon to be a right winger. So that are the first player I can pick in the forward line. The first player I can pick in the forward line is Kaim Dixon. Um, People I predict the level. I predict the 11. And do I think the coach should have learned that CFAS against low block. Alright, so here's the thing. Based on what I see the coach are gonna do, what I think the coach are gonna do, because I predict him 11, you know. This is not necessarily my level. So I think the coach are go with Ronaldo Cephas on the right. Again, I probably wouldn't start Ronaldo Cephas in this game. I would probably bring him off the bench, but I think the coach are gonna start Cephas in this game. Just go now, Holgate slow, King slow, Pinnock slow, Bernard slow. Low is the fastest, and he always try to play low with another defender or pair low with another defender. Holgate, King, similar. Yeah, I understand when I say 110%. I think they are similar in terms of them style of play. I think, all right, all my view them is I think Holgate is like a stopper sweeper kind of vibe. I think if you have any of them lowest front footed is my one we have put a foot in again. I'm probably faster, more aggressive than them. So for the right balance, you'd have say low and one of Holgate or King. I understand the balance there, but I also understand as I say, me I go with continuity and me I try to go with as close as possible to the Unity Cup squad. So yeah, Brown in the number 9. People are asleep on Antonio. He coming to score. Holgate is not slow. Most Jamaican born players will start. Why? Heritage players don't like to play on Jamaican fields. Alright, so talking about this, well, heritage player don't like to play on Jamaican fields. Again, we need to play a video. So I saw where Simon interviewed Simon interviewed Duncan. Good interview, but something stood out to me with that interview, people. I find it. I'm going to see if one can find what stood out to me. If one can find what stood out to me in that interview, and I played it, and one tell me if one can find what stood out to me in that interview. Very, very interesting indeed. And I guess it's in relation to this comment on screen. It's in relation to this comment on screen. Very, very interesting indeed. So I play it and you tell me where uno hear. Alright, I play it and you tell me what uno hear. Ready?
All emotional for me.
So we're joined with Reggae Boys defender Kyle Duncan. Kyle, welcome to camp. Welcome to Jamaica. How does it feel, firstly, to be here?
It's a good feeling, man. When I first got the call up, it was like all emotional for me because my dad grew up here in Kingston, and he's really done everything for me. So that's why I even chose to play for Jamaica in the first place. The first trainer was nice. It's a little bit hot, of course, but that's how Jamaica is.
On the first cue then, people. First
And
cue,
tell us a little bit
miss
about
it.
your background. Was it both mom and dad that were born in Jamaica?
Pull it up.
So my dad grew up here in Kingston, and he's really done everything for me. So that's why I even chose to play for Jamaica in the first place. The first trainer was nice. It's a little bit hot.
The first training was nice. First training was nice. It's a little bit hot. Okay. All right, run it again.
Of course, but that's how Jamaica is.
But that's how Jamaica is.
Glad to be here, man.
And tell us a little bit about your background. Was it both mom and dad that were born in Jamaica?
Yeah, my dad is from Kingston, and my mom is from Westmoreland. Never really been to Westmoreland, but I came to Kingston in January.
Westmoreland, for you know Westmoreland, you know what time it is. And a big up man from West.
And that's when I got my passport and stuff. So yeah, it's been good.
And for you receiving the call recently, tell us, what were you doing? What was going through your mind when you received the call up?
So Steve actually called me when I was at training. A little bit emotional, hard to process at the time because I didn't know if I was gonna get called up for this camp, just because like we were trying to do the switch and everything. I couldn't process it. Everybody was excited, and they were asking me if I was excited, but at the time I was just like, wow.
Yeah, man, the ball are excited for the call up, but that is not it. And listen this.
Like I'm going back to my dad's hometown, like I don't want to let him down. I don't want to let anyone down at that point. I don't even want to let myself down. So just a bit of emotional feeling, and I'm glad to be here, like I said.
Today you got to train today, you got to meet the players, the staff. What was that experience like for you?
Nice experience. I know a few of the players here, just because I watched Jamaica play against, in the World Cup and Nations League. Tifas, Damian Lowe, which I also play with in MLS. So it's been good, a little bit hot. The pitch is nice.
You hear that again? You play with Damian Lowe, so you know. And then what the man said, it's a little bit what? Listen again.
I know a few of the players here, just because I watched Jamaica play against, in the World Cup and Nations League. Tifas, Damian Lowe, which I also play with in MLS. So it's been good, a little bit hot. The pitch is nice.
Twice so far, the man say, it's been a little bit hot. You hear that, people? How much time the man say it's been a little bit hot? How much time? Twice so far, the man say it's been a little bit hot. So the heat, the man not used to the heat, people. The man say it's been a little bit hot. But 2 or 3 times so far, it's a little bit hot. It's a little bit hot. It's a little bit hot. About 2 or 3 times the man says so. And then, hold on, I'm going to go back to the interview because he also spoke about him being related to George Weah. Let me bring up the interview because a lot of people did assess so, and him did actually confirm that.
as well.
So it's been good, you know. A little bit hot. Pitch is nice.
Yeah,
Good
that little
training
bit
session,
hot.
easy training session this morning. So it's good.
Easy training session, but it hot.
Yeah. And finally, Kyle, many people were wondering, is it true that you're also related to Tim Weah as well?
Yeah, my cousin. Um,
He has Jamaican heritage.
yeah, it's actually it's you know, like we've actually talked about this, and I told him I want to represent Jamaica like a while back, and it'd actually be nice for us to play against each other. You know, it'd be a little family little battle. So it'd be nice.
Yeah, Team Weah versus him said it would have been nice to play against Team Weah. Is him Kyle Duncan coming up against Team Weah would have been coming up against his cousin. But yeah, people, him say it's a little bit hard a few times. So for see what ironic is for listen to interview and for hear a player saying it's a little bit hard twice in the interview. That kinda stood out to me. You get me? I say I don't want to make it anything. I'm just saying that it takes some getting used to the heat here. And again, Jason Gula making the point that it's no excuse because again, the a lot of the Bermuda players them coming from overseas as well, so them not used to it as well. So it's not like me I say we're supposed to used to it or anybody is more used to it. I'm just saying that the mere fact that in that interview, the interview is, let me tell you, somebody said, oh, the interview is a short. The interview is 2 minutes and 17 seconds long. And twice in an interview, the player mentioned the heat. Twice in a 2 minutes and 17 seconds. You understand what I'm saying now, Jason Guna? I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that it's that hot, so the player have to mention it twice. I mean, I tell you the truth, Jamaica hot. If you never AC a Jamaica, I know how you survive. Jamaica like sin. Jamaica like hell. Yeah, I tell you. So, I understand why the player said hard twice. Imagine doing an interview, a 2 minutes interview, and you have to say Jamaica hard more than once. Allgate not slow. I guess the man are reasonable how slow Allgate is. King, do you think we should play a number 9 tomorrow? Alright, so let's go back to the squad. Let's go back to the squad because the squad not done yet, and I have a real problem with picking who's gonna start the number 9. With predicting who's gonna start number 9 first. So basically, I've predicted all of the squad so far, people. I think this goalkeeper Jamali Wade, Lembikisa Holgate, King, and Greg Lay will be the starting. I can't pick the starting 10. I'd be really surprised if the coach went with Campbell over Cephas. The reason being, Campbell was in the team before and we didn't see where the coach chose to go with Campbell over Cephas. So unless the coach sees something in a training where he might go with Campbell over Cephas. I think that's a change where most of us would have made, myself included. So this is me a predict what the coach are going to do. I actually give my preferred starting lineup after, but I could just predict what the coach are do. King, do you think we should play number 9 tomorrow? Yeah, me always like play with a number 9, irrespective. Me like play with a number 9, unless we have some good false 9. Me don't know it's a good false 9 to play a false 9 in a team, yeah. But I'm definitely starting with a number 9, and I think the coach will start with a number 9 as well. He said here is hot and he's glad to face his family, Timothy Way. Yeah, Javar Laban. But him say here is hot twice. Not once, but twice. And that was very interesting. Big up yourself, Orlando King. That is incorrect. Neil Gold. Holgate is fast. Yeah, the man them are reasonable who fast and who slow. Why these interviews so short? Not even 5 minutes. 2 minutes 17 seconds. Twice him said. It's hot. Logic one. Hey King, the issue here is the management of the field. For some reason, IPL always overwater the pitch and cause all the issues we see in the game. Oh, really? Okay, that one the deep. Neil Goal. The games are there to go and watch back. I'm still a reason who fast and who slow. Jaja. Palmer struggle with the heat too. As expected, them have to take some getting used to this eating. That eating a normal, you know, man. I tell you, Sonia, turn up. King, where the Bermuda players them play, mostly in England, so them, yeah, them do the eat as well. Me not expect it's supposed to be a excuse or a problem, you see me? The weather is the weather. You will get used to it. 110%. You'll get used to it, Devon Porter. But again, me, this is me in a Devon Porter. Big up yourself, Devon Porter again. Big up yourself, real legend of the space. My thing is in a Devon Porter. Doing a 2 minutes and 17 interview and talking about the eat. 2 minutes 17 seconds talking about the eat twice. That means him talk from him heart. That means that the one thing him can remember for talk about. So him talk about it twice. 2 minutes 17 seconds and I talk about the eat dread for real. You get me? I say, and it takes some getting used to. Good things that me expect him and every one of them to adjust to it. Because again, the weather is the weather, and the whole of them are play out there. And then an excuse. So this is just me. As some listen things, I say, okay, this stand out to me because him say it twice. For really mention something twice, remember, you know, Simon never asked him how's the weather, you know. He asked him how's the training. And him asked him how the team and twice him said, Devon, you can't go around that. I just say, go. Some of you listen things, I'm a deduce. I'm a make sense. The eat is really dread. Right now, right as I'm sitting down and do the live, I'm hot like fire. Me a burn up. Jamaica hot, Devon Porter. And I normally eat down here hot right now. Me I tell you, the sun here move like the father. The sun here now move like the sun. Me I tell you. This I must the father this man. This is not a son, man. Yo, Jamaica, like I must tell these people. Conrad, everyone move fast. Them are reasonable. It's a good story. Yeah, man, a good story. Yeah. Actually, I look at the facts. Say, he can come up against his cousin. Just imagine he coming up against his cousin, Kyle Duncan versus Timothy Weah. You get me? I said that would be really, really nice. But again, when I play USA in this final round, so I don't know when would I end up a play USA. I don't think I can't vision us playing USA anytime soon unless we play them in a friendly next year for World Cup preparation. But yeah, how is Amari Bell injured? He played 90 minutes on Saturday, so that's a very interesting one. Played 90 minutes, but I think he picked up an injury in the game. And again, I think these clubs are managing the players them. So it's not only about the players them being injured. Problem of a knock and them now the knock get worse. Problem now the knock get worse. You get me? I say so. Yeah, same thing for Ethan Pinocchio played. I think the clubs are managing the minutes of these players. I am born Jamaican, and when I come home, I have the same. What out there like fireman? Everybody, the sun and man. I live in Jamaica almost every day. I complain about it. Yeah. I'm not saying. All right. So as some listen to the interview, I'm hear it twice. I'm just say, I something for, I something he must say. It really a lick him. The eat a lick him. It stand out. I'm telling you, if you do a 2 minutes and 17 seconds interview and you talk about one thing twice, it stand out. I say him adjust to it. My confidence him adjust to it. This is not me saying, oh, him say that and him can't manage to eat. No, this is just me pointing out the fact that the player said twice in a 2 minutes 17 seconds. That mean it really hot. I mean, I agree. Out your hot like fire. You see me out your hot. Yeah, tell you. In the 98 World Cup, we used to play matches in the sun at Jaja God. The game is in the evening time, not 12 noon. Yeah, man, Devon Porter, I'm not saying nothing, but I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying that, especially at Jamaica, and especially, I guess they were training in the earlier hours. Man, I can nitpicky. I'm not nitpicking. Jesus. So I make a point, one-stop driver. I'm not nitpicking. I just say what I hear from the interview. King Harsh on him with the eat comment. Home, all right. So John was Cause it hot when him a trade King. Yeah, me know it hot. It hot right now. Me not say no, it hot. And the man said hot twice in a 2 minutes 17 seconds. Come on, man. Come on, people. Jamaica going to ball out. 98 World Cup. We used to play in 2 p.m. sun. just to get the advantage over Mexico and USA and all the other teams. Again, people, this is me. Bro, the sun isn't something to play with, especially when you're not used to it. It will block you out. I tell you, especially with me. I don't know if it's me. And again, them topics are very tricky for talk about and to be politically correct. I can't stay away from these topics, but I don't want to be politically correct, so let me say this. For me, I think that we as black people, we endure the sun more. I'm gonna want to bring out this black people reasoning because I don't want to go race, but me genuinely feel like as black people we can endure the sun more. I guess me not know. Something that I not understand the logics, the biology behind it. So I'm not worry about him saying nothing about the sun. I'm just saying that are probably the thing was stood out to him most. Probably it surprised him. Probably him knows Jamaica hot, but him never know it hot. So you know them way them man, you know somewhere hot. But Jano star. Jamaica is hot, but not this hot. Whoa. You get me? I say something to get used to. That's the only reason why I can't say so. Jamaica must be the epicenter of hell. Devon, it seen me have the fun right so. And me I tell you, me no know, me feel like some sweating a go on. Jamaica like hell man. Devon Porter, have you ever bathed and sweat at the same time? I saw the sun at I said, yo, no money, rough money, rough. Jamaica have the the patent for the patient. What is? When I say yes, Jamaica have the patient for heat. I understand yes, energy 876. Patent patient, I don't know. If it was 3 minutes, he would have said three more times so the place at Fox. Me I tell you, it hard for true man, eat a licky man. I know New Mexico, hot dry heat, you get sunburn fast. Yeah man, everybody hot. Not him alone. Not him alone, but I'm just saying that I guess it really stood out to him. You get me? I said Jamaica and the state it the same. He doesn't normally train in the sun. Yeah, I guess that. And I just black people it about being in the environment from a long time. Your body will adapt. I guess that. I remember leaving my yard from 6 in the morning 1997. White people love the sun more than we, I guess. Third world say 96 degrees in the shade, real hot. Yeah man. Which you prefer, hot sun or hot sun elevation? Yeah, may I tell you, it rough, but that I want me to notice from the interview, you see me? And then, actually, may I play the other interview as well, because there's another interview. Again, people can go over there, go watch the interview them on JFF Live, you see me? On JFF Live with Bailey Kadamachi. Um, I don't think there was anything that stood out to me per se, but I was very intrigued. I was like, is Simon gonna ask him about the first time when he got called up? Yeah, people, me that wonder if Simon gonna ask him, me I say, me know say Simon not gonna ask him, me know Simon not gonna ask him, but I'd be very intrigued to hear what him say. I think the safe thing to do is stay away from that question, but it would be a very interesting question. Yes, and pray Bailey not bring up the eat, please, Jaja. Make we see if him say anything about the eat. Make we see what Bailey Kadamachi say. Make we see what Bailey Kadamachi say about the eat. If him did say anything about the eat either. Make we see what Bailey Kadamachi say about the eat.
Reggae Boy striker Bailey Kadamatri. Bailey, welcome to camp. How are you doing and how does it feel to be here?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm good. Obviously, when I found out that I received the call up for the World Cup Qualifiers, I were over the moon and can't wait to get going.
And just so persons, Jamaicans all over can get to know you a little bit better, tell us a bit about your Jamaican background. Born in Yorkshire, correct? Leeds?
Yeah, born in Leeds, but my grandfather and grandma were both born in Kingston in Jamaica, so that's where my roots come from.
You hear that? Man, grandfather. I'm say grandfather and father, I'm pull it up, man.
And
My grandma were both born in Leeds, but my grandfather and grandma were both born
My grandfather and grandmother were both born here in Kingston. What you mean?
in
Town,
Kingston,
man.
in Jamaica, so that's where my roots come from.
And growing up in Leeds, I'm sure you'd have been exposed as well to Jamaican culture, the food, the music, so you know exactly what camp is like and so on.
Yeah, no, my dad were exposed to it when he were a lot younger, so he's tried to introduce me to it through my young life. So yeah.
And being in camp, getting a call up recently, just talk us through, that process and what it was like when you got the call.
Yeah, no, obviously I've wanted the call for some time now. I've been sorting my passport out. So then when I had the call from the coach and he told me that I'd be on this camp, I were yeah, delighted.
Yeah, right. That's me. I wonder if Simon Daka ask him, because him say get the call and him delight. And me I say Simon, just just make the ball. I say something about like the first time when him get the call up and you see me, just give me something politically correct. Just make up something, make up a story and say, yo, so the first time when we get called up, say my passport never really sort out yet. And me I say, all right, just make up a lie. We believe it. We would have been, all right, we can move it on. Bygones, big bygones, people. But I'm saying that it was a perfect opportunity to make people just forget about that. You see me? Just fling in a lie, man. Nobody not gonna know. You see me? Nobody not gonna know. People get called up already and then passport never done sort out. We'd have to believe anything I said. But moving on.
And I'm sure being at Sheffield Wednesday, I'm sure the likes of Jamal Lowe and Dish would have told you about being in camp and what it's like playing for Jamaica.
Yeah, no, they've been really helpful and they've told me all the good things about Jamaica. So yeah, they wanted me on board too.
And finally, how was day one in training and
You see, finally, when him say, and finally, me, I said, I know what I'm going to say. And then him say, oh, it's day one in train. Let's hear from him say nothing about the eat.
how much are you looking forward to this camp?
Yeah, no, I've had a good first session. Got get along well with the boys. So yeah, looking forward to the camp.
All right, so the man say him have a good first session. Get on well with the boys. Looking forward to the camp. Him not say nothing about the eat. Him not say nothing about the eat, people. Him not say nothing about the eat. That's right. Him not say nothing about the eat. Could left that right there, so. But yeah, I think it was a good interview. Again, interviews are really short. I think they just do that for we just really get introduced to the players and just have the players them assess something instead of drilling the players them. Is in big up yourself, Travis Peso. Late night football, Jaja God, late night football. Yeah, we know Simon not gonna ask him that. Because you don't really want to put that pressure upon the play. But what me I say now, Jason, remember Simon would have been close to the players. So what Simon could have done is tell him say me ask you that question. I say, Bailey, me ask you that question, yeah, and we can do this for a PR, basically a PR clean up. You see me, because again, when people talk about Macy Greenwood, what they them must say Macy Greenwood do this and do that, and then they must say Bailey Kadama actually do this. So sometimes you get an opportunity to clean up your PR. You get me? I say, tell her one little white lie right there, someone, and all right, then we'll hold on to that and we'll move forward. Is it? Even though we have to move forward right now because of football and the talking, so I'm just saying. Simon is very political, he won't ask certain questions. Yeah, but I'm just saying it was a perfect opportunity for him also to actually, you see me, make the baller. Because say, here, the baller said he never have no passport, so we can't forgive him. Even though I forgot forgive him, I forgive him, man. They know the man take the call up. So let bygones be bygones right now, and just know say I saw it go. You see me, when you go through predicted lineup already, it up on screen, TD, up on screen. May I try to figure out what will be the forward. Bailey said the eat hot about 10 times, but not on camera. Though he must say it, man. He must say it. I got the impression that he didn't have his Jamaican passport. See there? Somebody have the impression he could have said it. You see me? Him could have did say it. Him could have did say it. Simon, if you just use the opportunity and make him say it right then and there, that's a perfect time he could have did say it, people. That would have been a perfect time for him to say it right then and there. You see me? So I think it was a missed opportunity for just make him say that and just put that to bed and just move right along. You see me? But yeah, could have did say that. We don't know. We'd have to believe that. Blessings. Glad for my big up yourself, Jagans in the building. Um Glad for my Westmoreland native baller, Ronaldo Webster. Long time a West baller in the side ball pre. Yeah, man, you deserve him call up. UK man, them not saying nothing wrong. Them raise out to do interview. Yeah, man, definitely. Them know for the interview. They are pre the reasoning. Big up yourself, Jagans. Jamari Clark is ready. He looks good in back-to-back games in the JPL. That you there have some international experience overseas. In England, Jamari Clark look like him. You would say more of the top goal scorer for JPL. You would don't be surprised if you hear him name start get called because really and truly that Warner Brown spot there, if Warner Brown find back some goals and a Jamari Clark are the leading goal scorer, don't be surprised. We have we have create a welcoming environment. We have to create a welcoming environment for the new players. This will attract more. That kind of question will put him on defense. No man, and about that Jay Hummingbird, watching a Jay Hummingbird, me nah say for ask him for ruffling up feathers, me I say. For understand, you have to understand the nature of the people, and the nature of the people have to always remember say him they get called up and blah 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 blah. You see me, we are trying to forget it, but me I say this was the perfect opportunity just for say, I know you have been called up before, but just share with the fans what had happened then. I'd be like, yeah, say when I got called up the first time, the passport wasn't quite completed as yet, so I chose to go with the England under 19. But Jamaica has always been where my heart is. I've dreamt of this moment. Yo, tell some lie, looking at the camera. You get me? I say, style. Me, I tell you them style. You have to know them style. J, bird, or some simple style. So I'm not learning. You always mic up the interview with bad sun. You get sunburn fast if you stay in sun 10 to 15 minutes. You get burned fast here in New Mexico. Yeah, man. People need clean up. Me no want none. The cleanup is him here now to help with. No, me no want to clean up either, The cleanup is where you do on the football field. But me I tell you, just like all the people them hold a big stick over Mason Greenwood head right now, and a mama lash him for say him have to forward no, and if him not forward no, people and I say yo, if him not coming in the next two windows, reaching the next two windows, we have a lot of time to see if him not come. People already are preempt. Say if him not come, what you mean by if him not come? You know, we have November, we have October window, we have November window, we have a lot of time, but I guess people just concerned. So I just saw the fans them stay, Jason Guna. So the people them are just some clean up PR, some PR. Go find a channel we talk about politics. This is football channel. Yeah, man. Yeah, politics is that gone already. That is let bygones be gone. What leads? What leads away? My family generation there must make an inquiry. Where you say? Are your family? Your last name Akadamachi, Jagans. If your last name Akadamachi, or if you have family with Akadamachi, most one of your family them there, that's a very rare last name. Bygones gone already, my G. The man there. Yeah, man. Let bygones be bygones, man. People, the likes not add up. Like up the stream, Javar Laban. People know I'm gonna wake up legend. To make legend come tell them for like up the stream. People smash the like button on the stream. We have a portion of it there. See, all the night and so much of it there, people. Just smash the like on the stream. And now, help me put the forward. You know, say I have a team, I predict the lineup, I'm not forward people. No, help me. I want forward left, What will be the forward? Jaja people them there, yeah man. Jaja people me there. J there, big up yourself. Bro, just move on. No, the man is here. Yeah, man, move on. I'm just say it's an opportunity. Alright, remember left that. You see everything I bring up. Remember left that. Go ask me so why he's not here. Go ask him. You see me? Miss Clark, second game. He was very unfit in his first. King the man say he been open for the call up as he was getting everything sorted out with a switch. And that I say, man, I guess play what the part there. Alright, we're gonna work with the part. But what me I say, what me I say, Simon could have asked him the direct question. So we get the direct answer. You get me I said because we still have to assume right now, but we get what you say. I can run back the part there and see. Easy me to see if we can run back the part there. Run by the party already. Run by the party. Because if you can run by the party. For real, for real, for real. But let it go already, you know. I let it go already, you know, but alright.
At Sheffield Wednesday, I'm sure the likes of Jamal Lowe and Dish would have told you about being in camp and what it's like playing for Jamaica.
Yeah, no, they've been really helpful and they've told me all the good things about Jamaica. So yeah, they wanted me on board too.
And finally, how was day one in training and how much are you looking forward to this camp?
Through my young life. So yeah.
And being in camp, getting the call up recently, just talk us through, that process and what it was like when you got the call.
Yeah, no, obviously I've wanted the call for some time now. I've been sorting my passport out. So then when I had the call from the coach and he told me that I'd be on this camp, I were delighted.
Alright, people. The man said him did a sort him passport out. So we can't let bygones be bygones and let that. Alright, we're going to learn from that. We're going to use that. We're going to work with that. No me joining the minor no more. So anybody who did say you never forward when him get called up and him got under 19, when you hear it there. He was sorting out his passport. Alright? We can move on from this now and help me pick me forward. Make it. We're going to pick me forward. We're going to move right along. I mean, know how we still up on this thing. People them put the forward no man, when they help me put the forward no play it back. See them. If Al Grimson and JFF were honest, the youth would have not have gotten so much backlash. He didn't have his passport. See there? So just that. At the backlash, you get me? I say people are go no say I fix up the question for the fans. When people know look more on Javari Laban and say to them thing. Warner Brown has proven himself against Caribbean teams. Yes, Warner Brown. So yes, Warner Brown should be the forward people. When you tell me who should be the forward, then we could pick the last attacker. So we have options are Warner Brown, Bailey Kadamachi, Michael Antonio, and Shamar Nicholson. Tell me who should be this or who is the predicted centre forward when you think the coach will go with tomorrow. Who you think the coach will go with tomorrow? If you can predict what the coach will go with, who you think the coach will go with tomorrow? Because we have predict what the coach will go with first and foremost. Who you think the coach will go with tomorrow? I want to them dark up with it. Who you think the coach will go with tomorrow, people? When you tell me what you think, who the coach gonna go with tomorrow? Because me no know. Me no know, people. Me no know. Me I try guess it. And me stuck right there, so. Is it me? Who the coach will go with tomorrow? Make sure me is forward in 2030. You ask him why I'm never forward in 2025. Alright, my boss. I'm gonna ask him one stop try. Tyrese Campbell and Bailey for my money and monkey team this. Alright, Javari Laban. Warner Brown, Romain, Gidar Singh say Warner Brown. When somebody say Warner Brown, them think the coach are good. Alright. Some of me look on. Here what I do. Now look who the coach started in him last game. I try predict it so I get this spot on. I try see what the coach are gonna do tomorrow. So who the coach started in him last game? Let me just check this out so I can predict it. Because I think I've predicted the whole of the squad what the coach are gonna do. So one last thing for me predict is who I think the coach are gonna start. So in a game against Panama, Guadeloupe, Guatemala, I'm going to see if we can find a pattern to see who the coach depends on to start this game. So I go with the last 5 games, right? I'm going all the way back to the Unity Cup because I want to see who the coach started to see which forward I going to start tomorrow. So all the way back to the Trinidad game. Started Davis against Trinidad. Against Nigeria, the coach also started Davis, Burrell. The coach started Burrell against Nigeria and Trinidad. Alright, so we know we can learn from this. So Burrell not in the squad. Against BVI, the coach started Warner Brown. Alright, Warner Brown. Against Guatemala, 3-love at home, the coach started Warner Brown. Interesting. Against Guatemala, we get 1-love at the World Cup. The coach started Warner Brown. So we had 3 Warner Brown so far. The coach start, alright. Alright, against Guadeloupe, the coach started Warner Brown. And against Panama, guess who the coach started? Warner Brown. So easy match then, people. The coach can start Warner Brown. And you know, so we don't know. We don't know people. You have to just study what the coach and see what he used to do and see him action them and you know who can start. This is going to be the starting lineup. This is going to be the starting lineup on Friday. People predict it. Brown I'm starter. No King. The Bale Youth is not a family. I was just saying, yeah man, I just say. Brown he must start. The coach has start Warner Brown people. When you can't say I never predict the starting lineup. See starting lineup up on screen. Remember, Bermuda watches Bermuda no, I want to be the starting lineup now. This is going to be the starting lineup. I think this is what the coach will go with people. When you tell me if I'm wrong, I'll be here back. I'll screenshot this. And then on Friday, Jamaican Family Vibes, big up yourself. You just a join. I have 10 more minutes to go, really. So, yeah. But I'm just joining. So, Jamaican Family Vibes, big up yourself. Yeah, I think this is going to be the starting lineup the coach will go with. Now, as for me, I think even if I 4-3-3, I think for me, my squad that I would use, so this is the predicted 11. Predicted 11 which is what the coach will go with. I think this is on the screen is what the coach will go with, right? If you ask me, my 11, I would start Tyrese Campbell and bring Cephas from the bench. Center forward, I think I would start Brown, Dixon, Palmer, Russell. I make a change to the midfield. So this would be the only change I would make personally. From the predicted lineup, I'd probably just bring in Campbell and have Cephas from the bench. Because Campbell would have been around the squad already. Bringing in Kadamachi from the start would be a surprise. Bringing back Shamar from the start, also a major surprise. Antonio. So I think Warner Brown will start. And I think in my team, I think I would start Warner Brown as well. So that is what I expect. I think I would do. I only make one change from what the coach I can actually start. I'm thinking the coach I can actually start Cephas instead of Campbell. I would be shocked if the coach actually go with this and actually go with Campbell over Cephas. So I think that will be the only difference between my squad, my 11 that I would have picked and the coach's 11 people. But yeah, tell me, grade me 11 on people, man. Tell me if my level are go on or what my level need. What need I do? Who need start? Not start Dixon. Cause no say a lot of people have a lot to say about Dixon all the time. When you tell me this is my 11. And my predicted 11 only changes. The coach are gonna start Ronaldo Cephas over Tyrese Campbell. You see me? So this is the coach's 11. I think the coach will pick, I'm gonna grade that, and then we can grade my 11 with one change. I want to think. I don't think Brown is as fit as Nicholson or Kadamachi at the moment, but he can get us after a good start. And as the coach says, the closers are very. The 11 need vitamin king. Oh, the closers, the starters. Oh, you said the finishers, not the closers, man. The finishers. Use the term finishers, Reggae Boys blogger. Can you show me off the call with the closers? Yeah, the finishers are as important as the starters for it. And again, I think having Cephas off the bench would be. Yeah, Javar Laban said, "Me 11 need vitamin." Jaja cat. Bro, baby squad that Dixon and Lambino for start. So who you gonna start Madly Footer Travels? Who starts over Lemby? Alright, so you know start Lemby, you gonna start Kyle Duncan. So Kyle Duncan. And see, it's not start Greg Lay. You're going to start Ronaldo Webster. But start. Other. You not start who? All get our king. You need to figure out which one faster, which one ever start. When you figure out who not start king or all get, use king and put Damian Lowe. That better. That defense better. Which position might Kyle Duncan play? Which position he might play? Right back. Not even Brown for start. So who a starter forward? Take out King. I said take out King. Take out King and put back Holgate. So Holgate and Damian Lowe, Duncan and Webster. It not people. The coach now make so much change. I tell you. The coach now make so much change. That's a whole new back line. Again, none of these players would have played. Probably Lowe and Holgate have a game together. But having all 4 new players in the back line, now got them people. Whereas you have a new keeper, it now got them. It now got them. It now got them people. This just now got them. This just now got them. Even if Greg Lay, I have the one change, Duncan coming in for Lembikisa. Still not expect it. I expect Dexter to start. Yes. But this could be a surprise as well. Bailey Kadamachi up top. Not got. Well, I'm not saying not got, but I'll be very surprised if it actually happens. Antonio to start, I would be surprised as well. Yeah, I said Tyrese over Cephas and bring on Cephas from the bench, but as again, I predict the 11. Any team will start Bermuda dead king. Yeah, man, any team. 6 more, give them, or more. Bailey up top, Kadamachi. It's a Kadamachi, Campbell, Dixon. Man, them some take out Palmer and put in Karai and this. I don't understand that change. I don't understand that change there. That change don't make sense, people. Bailey up top, just checking in. How is your level looking? This is not my level, the level mother footer travels level. My level is Warner Brown. Yeah, me I go with Warner Brown as well. And me I go with Dexter Lembikisa. That's my level. It's my level the people. And as I said, the coach probably make one change and you have to see Ronaldo Cephas out there. Unless, again, the coach in a training and he might do some different things, he might see some different things. So you might never know. Probably coach see some different things in a training and that. But that is my expected 11. Easy me. Holgate have to start. Holgate have to start. King or Lowe won't cover each other. Holgate will track back in a timely manner and cover. It can work. Kara Anderson box to box. John Russell 8 box crusher. I don't want to see, honestly, I don't want to see Kara Anderson and Isaac Hayden at once. At a 2. I understand probably I can play him as a 10. Probably can work. Let me see. I think you'd have played him like a 4-2-3-1 and 4-2-3-1 and put John Russell in a 10. Put Kara Anderson. Something like this. Wait. Palmer. Kyle Dixon. Something like that. I've basically 2 holding Russell in 10. I guess. See if I was coming as sub to be tired legs. Yeah. That must settle. It's a Tyrese Campbell. Can't work. Low is unfit. Go with Oldgate and King. That's what me they go with as well, by the way, people. Me go with Oldgate and Richard King. That's what me go with. Oldgate and Richard King. And their substitution for Brown is Nicholson. Yeah, but yeah, people. Tomorrow again we do the final. It's match day -1. Tomorrow we do the match day -1, and we actually bring on some people and have a talk about the game or hear what you have to say. Basically, this is what I had to say about the game today. You can use 2-8 king with one playing advance 8. Russell doesn't have the creativity to play as a 10. Well, yeah. But people, tomorrow we really go over this the right way. But people, I mean that for night, is me people. And thanks for tuning in. Big up to everybody with it there. Big up to everybody who have been there, we're still there, people. Is me, thanks for watching, people. Smash the like button on the way out. Is me, enough love and respect, people. Is me, tomorrow again. Try to start the show a bit earlier tomorrow. Is me, people. We're gonna try to start the show way earlier tomorrow. You don't know, it's match day -1 tomorrow, and we're gonna see some things we miss. We're gonna actually bring some more footage which we never bring today. I'm gonna see what I go on with the boys. Them is me get excited for the match. We have to lively up ourselves for the game, people. Is me people. Well, thanks for watching. It's your boy King. Until next time, I don't know. I like to say stay safe, and I am out.